Monthly contribution to make you richer than Hassan.
Barely see the hand beneath mine, fully aligned. I'll never be the one, I'll never say enough. Can't make out the words, but the lips are enough. They hide the teeth and the words I trust. With your guidance, I'll be fine. On the island, by my side. Wish for violence, protect me from With your guidance, I'll be fine. On the island, by my side. Wish for violence to come and take me away. I'm feeling her bones. She's clawing my back. I'm not going home. The sun coming up. I'm not winning. I'm pulling up. I'm not winning. I'm pulling up.
You're the worst and I hate you for making me miss your stream. Marching help. Hi Marker, so glad I got to meet you at TwitchCon. Love sign.
This is my life. This is what my life has looked like for the past fucking goddamn months. I'm here. I'm living out of a suitcase, quite literally. What's up, gamers? Ooh, Megan, thank you for the tier 1 for 5 months. It's Noxy, thank you for the prime time. Muffin Coach, thank you for the tier 1. You're the worst, and I hate you for making me miss your stream. What do you mean? I'm not making you miss your stream. Right here. A.B. Taylor, thank you for the tier 1. Hi, Mark. So glad I got to meet you at TwitchCon. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too. Thank you again for the bandana. That was awesome. Welcome. What did I miss? It's been a minute. When was the last time I was live? You know, I just got back from Hassan's house. I'm eating these Quest chips that I stole from his pantry. It really is like a fucking Whole Foods in there. It's like a Whole Foods or like a Target that you can shoplift from. Well, I guess you can shoplift from any of those, but it feels better when it's coming out of a rich socialist house pantry. Sadly, yes, thank you for the 2 months. I take bags every time I'm there. Welcome. I'm about to pass out, just passing by. Hello, thank you for stopping by. Happy Halloweeny, boys. Not Halloween for another hour here. Where in the world is Mauricio Miranda? Yeah, that's a good fucking question, man. Stealing from the rich, let's go. I'm just redistributing his snacks. That's what he would want, right? I thought he was a socialist. Wouldn't he want to share his snacks, everybody? Okay. This liver is so good. Not an ad. I'm putting those away though. Did y'all? Wait. Did y'all dress up for the pod? Well, this episode won't come out till Monday, which means that it'll be post-Halloween. Last week was the Halloween pod, and we did decorate the set. So that was the Halloween episode, but only Austin dressed up if you watched. Are you going to see Porter this weekend at Escape? Is the sky blue? Is grass green? Saw you at the New Yorker talk. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was cool. Who was your favorite set at Night Hearts? The Skrillex ISO back-to-back for sure. That shit changed my brain chemistry permanently. I was actually listening to that in the car earlier. Old Iced Coffee. Thank
He
you
has
for
returned.
the tier 1. I
Machi
have
Prince.
returned. Oh my god, there's a hair on my mic that's going right into my fucking mouth over and over. Is your necklace Verami? I have someone in gold. It's not. You don't usually stream this late. I was very surprised to see you went live. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I just got back from Hassan's house. We filmed the podcast. It was a very funny episode, very good. Make sure you check that out on Monday. When was the last time I went live? That's what I was trying to figure out. Does anybody have the date on that? I've been gone for a fucking minute, lads. I'm gonna be real. I've been gone for a fucking minute. And it sucks because I feel like I was getting a good cadence, a good rhythm of like going
feel like
live every like fucking at least once a week or something, and then I goofed it, chat. I've been busy, okay? I've been busy. I've been traveling. I've been wheeling and dealing. Last time I went live was on. Where does it say? This says last month. Can I get a fucking date? Quiet quitting. On 9/11. Did I go live? Wait, was it 9/11? Really? Over a month ago. Anyway, so what did I miss? We lived the last time. Look at me. Look at me. Hold on. Look at this. Look at me. This is me. This is me the last time I streamed. Look at him. Look at him. He has no idea. He has no idea. This is pre-Collargate. He doesn't even know. This is pre-Collargate. This is before the Vice President of the United States mentioned my boss's name. Wow, I was so young and so naive. So stupid. Look at him. So fucking stupid. Not gonna lie, Mars, didn't realize you streamed. That's fair. Well, now you know. So many things occurred. Yeah, fill me in. Honestly, I'm not even. Oh yeah, I'm 30 now. My birthday. I turned 30. That guy was 29. That guy you just saw, that was 29. 29. Pre-Collargate. What else? What else? When I ask you guys, what did I miss? You know, I'm obviously joking a bit because I know how much shit has actually gone on. But there's a part of me that's being completely serious because with all the shit that I'm doing constantly, it all kind of just blurs and I forget. Every day I wake up and it's like, hey, here's an AI video of like, you know, some fucking, I don't know, Donald Trump like killing you. I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Where's your collar? Yeah. I took it. I asked Hassan if I could take it off for stream, and he said fine. He reluctantly said fine. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fresh new hell every day, truly. What a treat. But even though I'm a little fried, I'm a little cooked. I wanted to go live because this will be the last time I even have a chance to go live at my desktop. Because as someone mentioned earlier in the chat, yes, I will be going to Escape for Halloween, which is in San Bernardino for the next couple days. And then I come back. Well, actually, no, I'm not even coming back. Escape, which is a Halloween rave, is happening Friday and Saturday. So I'm doing that. And then I'm driving home Sunday morning to fill this suitcase full of clothes and then getting on a plane to New York to go see my boy Andrew Cuomo become the next mayor of New York City. I'm flying over there to go see Zoran concede. God, please let this age well, please. And I mean by that I mean please don't let Andrew Cuomo actually win, please. I'm begging. I was talking to Cutie earlier on the podcast. How many people going to China? There's like 8 or 9 of us going. It's a pretty big group. And it should be a lot of fun. We'll talk about China in a bit because that's what I've been doing. Honestly, I've been busy. You know, I've been traveling, as you guys know, but I've also been working behind the scenes, setting things up, plotting, scheming, as I do, as you guys know I do. Marchie's always working on something, whether it be Fear and merch stuff, which is a whole other thing that I'll talk to you guys about, or whether it be this China trip, which I've put my whole itinerary into, or whether it be, you know, hanging out in some part of the States with Hassan pointing a camera at him, or a secret fourth thing that I won't say. Como really touched you for such support, yes. If you fucking curse this, I'm going to DM Hassan to put the color back on. I met a bunch of you guys out in New York for the New Yorker Festival and at the Zoran rally at Forest Hill Stadium. It was super nice. It was really sick, like meeting everybody and like, I mean, I know Hassan's mentioned this, but it's like, it really is like necessary and so just like, I don't know. The words escape me because I am truly fried. I've been awake since 9 in the morning. I woke up at 9 in the morning to go to the Chinese consulate to surrender my passport to the Chinese government so they can put a stamp on it. And I've been awake since then. And I flew in late last night. I'm running on fumes. Is what I'm trying to say. But it really is just like so important to like go out there. And you said you were talking to Cutie earlier. Yeah, I'll get back to that. To go out there like at the Zoran rally and just like meet so many people because like there's just so much like constant, like every day is a new hell, right? Just so much constant negativity and like we are just like flooded with information, like our brains just can't even process all of the fucking nightmares. So it's just like so nice to like go out there and like talk to people and just like, you know, meet just really cool, incredible people that are like doing insane shit and organizing and just like the vibes are just so good. And it's like, okay, cool. It's good. It's a good necessary mental reset. That flying car though, did he tell you about the flying car? Yeah, there's gonna be a flying car apparently. I don't know. I was talking to Cutie on the podcast earlier because we went to go film and I was like, Bender's like contorted in such a weird way. Sorry, I'm full ADHD brain right now. You guys can't see. But so I walk into the pod room, or Cutie walks into the pod room and we're talking about Zoran. And Cutie, you know, who isn't like as checked into politics, right? Because she's not polito-brained, like, you know, someone like me or Hassan or whatever. He's like, so is he gonna win? And I was like, yeah, I think he's gonna win. But also at the same time, I don't believe that anything good ever happens in this world anymore. So I'm sure something horrible will happen and then he won't win, you know? So yeah, I'm just like, I'm like not allowing myself to like feel happy about it or feel good about it until it's actually done. Okay, you guys feel that way too, right? It's not just me. Like you guys feel that way too. Knock on wood, I got you, man. That's how I felt for the primary. Yeah, it's crazy that there's one tweet about the primary from during the primary that like really stuck with me. That when he did win, it was such a simple tweet, but it was so powerful, and it got a ton of engagement. So it's like, you know, so many people felt the same way. But there was one tweet that I read when Zoran won the primary, and it was like, wow, I forgot what it feels like for a good thing to happen. Just like, yeah, dude, Jesus Christ. But yes, it's important to stay optimistic, stay positive, stay hopeful. but we cannot grow complacent. Yes, but I'm hopeful about what his winning will say overall for society versus legally if they fuck with him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A Zoran win, a decisive Zoran win will be so powerful and necessary and will have implications far beyond the state of New York, or the city of New York, rather, and the state. I live in SF, so the AI billboards have baked that out of my brain. Yeah, I was in SF for Portola a couple months ago or last month, and I saw so many AI billboards. It was fucked up. I didn't realize that that was a thing out there. I mean, it makes sense, but I hadn't been out there, and I was like, wow, this is tough. This is tough. Yeah, I mean, God, there's so much I want to say, but it's all going to be so doomer, and so I'm not going to. But all I'll say is AI bad, I think. Because, oh God, some of the shit I've been seeing even today, I'm just like, we are so fucking supremely cooked, I think, when it comes to the AI department. Just try not to think about it. Try not to think about it. There's just like so many. I cannot talk about it. I just cannot talk about it. I'm sorry. I try not to talk about it, but I just can't not talk about it. Sorry, there's like a bug flying around. But like, there's just so many people, boomers, but also other people that like aren't as, you know, like familiar with being able to like parse through all this, that are just getting duped by like AI, and it's just gonna get worse, and like what's even real anymore. Okay, doesn't matter. Everything's gonna be fine, because we're gonna go to China and we're gonna go live behind the Great Chinese Firewall, and it's gonna be fire, because over there I hear that they don't let people become influencers of educational topics unless they have like a degree, you know. So sign me the fuck up. Censor me, daddy. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm saying, fuck it, dude. I'm saying it. Like, this whole like free internet thing. I agree with it. I agree with it in principle. I really do, and I wanted to believe. I really wanted to believe, but we simply lack the critical thinking as a fucking society and species, especially in the States, to like deal with this. Like we can't do it. We can't do it. Like, put me behind the Chinese firewall. I want to feel safe behind the Chinese firewall, Blanky. Get me away. It's like we don't. Thank you for the 2 months, Lead Hex. Appreciate that. We don't possess the critical thinking in this country, and probably most of the world, to deal with the free internet. And then in this country in particular, it's even more brutal, because we have the recipe for disaster, the fucking powder keg that is a society that does not have the critical thinking to like deal with these you know, the AI slop running rampant that our own government is like fucking pushing into us. And then everybody's just fucking being made to fucking hate each other, because they're making AI videos of like people in a kafia saying that they're like getting paid to protest. And then there's AI videos of like a black woman saying that she has like 10 kids and she lives on Snap, and it's taxpayers responsibility, just like rage baiting a bunch of fucking boomer. And then everybody's armed to the teeth. Everybody has fucking guns. Everybody has guns, dude. Get me the fuck out of here. Anyway. So China will be fun. China will be cool. Help me, President Xi. It's been a long day. Just happy to be home for a little bit. Some mods smite me from this house with pod reacts. I mean, yeah, pod reacts would probably be a better vibe, TBH. That's probably what we need. I really wish I could react to today's episode that we just filmed, but that would be Leak City, and I shouldn't do that. But today's episode was really funny. Like, really funny, actually. I don't want to react to the John Marco episode, because that was also a banger, and also I wasn't there for a lot of it. Didn't know somebody could be 30 and tapped in. You're looking at the exception. I'm the one. You missed my rant about AI and guns and how it's and how we're cooked and how I want to get behind the great Chinese firewall, about how I want to be nice and warm behind Xi's little censorship blanket so I can be nice and cozy. Did you get tickets? Maybe. Can't wait till AI Guns Devil. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Anyway, what else did I miss? Collargate. Half of our podcast talent is getting canceled. I turned 30. What else? Chat. I love when Caroline's on the pod. Yeah, she's fantastic, honestly. Have you guys seen those AI videos I'm talking about? You guys have seen them, right? Where it's just like, I'm not trying to like doom pill you guys, because it is important, unfortunately, because it is important to like stay optimistic in these moments. Truly, it really is. It's like the only thing. Like this sounds so corny, but like, optimism and like, in these times is like its own like form of resistance and all that. So really, it is important, because like they want to overwhelm you with like bullshit, and they want you to fucking check out and become fucking mentally fatigued, and it's so easy to do that. And sometimes you need a detox, and that's totally fair. But like, goddamn, dude. What really fucking doom pilled me, I was watching Hassan's stream earlier. I'll admit it. I was watching Hassan's stream earlier, doing some fucking market research, as I do, so I can be better at my job. I do it for you, chat. I watch Hassan's stream so I can understand you guys better, so I can be better at my job. When I hold you guys in my hands, when I hold the camera, and I say the memes that make you laugh, and I give you guys a fucking giggle because Hassan's not paying any attention to you, it's because I'm tapped in on your guys' shit. Anyway, what really doom pilled me, he was watching that dude who was like dissecting AI videos, and he's like, here's an AI, because like, they're cutting Snap, right? They're cutting food. They're cutting food from everybody, so that Jeff Bezos can get another fucking yacht. So like because brown kids aren't supposed to eat. So they're cutting food, and then the government, or they're like psyoping AI videos into everybody's fucking algo, and then like they're making two versions of the same AI video format, where it's like one's like a white woman, like some like redneck ass, like country ass, and she's like, I need to like feed my kids, and they just cut Snap, but like I'm doing my patriotic duty and I'm applying for jobs, and then they use the same format, but it's a black woman, and all AI, by the way, and it's just like, and the black woman is like, I have 7 kids and they cut Snap, but taxpayers should pay for my children to eat because I'm about to have an 8th baby, and it's all AI. And then the fucking all the boomers don't know it's AI because it looks indistinguishable from real life now. So just like, we're just cooked, man. We're fucking, and there's guns everywhere. There's fucking guns everywhere. I'm sorry. I've been thinking about it all day, and I just need to vent to you guys. I just need to vent to you guys. AI propaganda is the new email chain letters for boomers. Yes, but this time it's like indistinguishable from reality. Like, how are we supposed to convince boomers who didn't even grow up with the internet, let alone AI, who were so easily duped by like email chains or scam calls? We need to convince them now that what they're seeing with their own eyes is no longer reality. They've lived 50 to 70 years of their lives being able to trust what they're seeing for the most part, and now they can't. And the people who are pumping it into their algos are bad actors. Just reset it, man. Just fucking reset it. Anyway, so yeah, China will be fun. I'm down to go. Like I said, the whole free internet thing, I'm down with it in principle. I really am down with it in principle. I think I agree with it, but we just lack the critical thinking as a society to parse through it. And if the options are what we have here in the States, or the CPC's fucking Chinese firewall that makes it so you need to have a degree in the subject matter you're discussing to become an influencer on that topic on Douyin or whatever, sign me the fuck up. Sign me the fuck up. I'm expatting. I'm surrendering my passport. Do you hear me? Get me on the next plane to Chongqing right now. It's okay. They're going to start testing nukes again. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I read that too. So that I feel safe for now. But the chatter that had a conniption on the Afghan snap statistics broke me. Yeah, I was listening to that too. That also broke me, man. That was rough. March, where are you going in China? We are going to Beijing, Shanghai, Chongqing, Chengdu, Shenzhen, and then we're leaving out of Hong Kong. We're going to be all over. We're going to do a bunch of cool shit. I'll share more details as we get closer. But, yeah. Is Will Neff a no-go? He is a go. Last I heard, he's a go. Against all odds, Billy the Kid, Billy Ichiban, Will Neff is pulling the fuck up and going to become Chinese. Let's all become Chinese, actually. They unironically need good consultants for Mexican food in China. Oh my god, you just gave me such a good idea. I've been thinking, I was like, how do I expat to China? Start a taco truck. Make generational wealth. Actual good Mexican food. Hey, I saw you at the rally. Nice. China or Japan? Timmy Game Guy? Yeah, Timmy Game Guy's pulling up. Yeah, I saw a bunch of you guys out in the fucking at the rallies and stuff. It was good vibes. It was really nice. Also, Nick, thank you for the sub. I was fucking ranting so hard. Let me see that thing. All right, here, I got you. All right, check your phone. Check your text. Hassan about to be stopped every 30 seconds for pictures, just like in the West, just because he's a massive dude. I was the guy who mentioned watching you as a hot streamer, them's the days. Oh yeah, I remember you. That was just a bit of a drive-by, but I remember that was such a mindfuck. Whenever people like come up to me when I'm like out with fucking Hassan and stuff, and they're like, yo, March, I used to watch you when you did HOTS. I'm like, that's crazy. The Venn diagram for the people that watched me when I played HOTS and are now, you know, Hasanabi heads out in the wild that we're running into is like 6 people. So that's crazy. How will you upload podcasts from behind the firewall? VPN. Yeah, I'm NYC vibes clear LA by miles. I have been liking NYC a lot lately. I mean, we're going back like this next week. We're gonna be in NYC like all next week because the election's happening. So yeah, if you see us out there, say what up. We got some cool stuff lined up from what I've heard. They banned VPNs? No, they didn't. Why are you lying? Are you Chinese? Why are you LARPing as a Chinese? Post your WeChat right now if you're actually Chinese. Aethros Tempest, thank you for the primer. Appreciate you. We're almost back at 100, and I think we're getting pretty close to the goal. So I think we can. If I stream long enough tonight, I can probably hit the goal. Honored to be one of the 6. We got Felix on again, and Brace and Stavi at the rally yet. Hassan is so happy there. Hassan is a lot happier in. I think Hassan is just happy when he's not at his computer. If we're being real, like if we're being honest, he's just happier when we do IRL. Right? Y'all don't see that too? Chat, y'all fuck with these? Y'all fuck with lychee gummy candy? I bought this bag a long time ago and then I tried one and I was kind of mid on it. But I recently had somebody tell me that I have a shit palate for disliking them. So I'm going to do another live taste test right now. Because I'm randomly craving something sweet too. To answer the question of the chatter who asked when we're going to be in China, November. I'm not going to give exact dates because I don't want people calling in bomb threats on the plane. And we're going to be there for 2 weeks. I would like it if it was sour. Like, I want it to be sour. 2-week China Andy, hell yeah. Are you guys gonna go have Eric sub in for you while you're in China so you have time off? It's a good idea. I should hit him up. Z Smurf, thank you for the tier 1 for 19 months. New York Arc gonna be fire. Yeah, the next week, I don't know what we're doing while we're out there. I mean, I know we're doing like Zora and election stuff, but that's just like 1 or 2 of the days. And we're gonna be there for a minute. And then we're also going to DC for Crooked Kong. Is Chengdu on the menu? Yes, it is. Are you asking if the gay capital of China is on the menu when we're gonna have Austin Show and Christian Miller in our group? I think if we didn't hit the gay bars in Chengdu, Austin would assassinate all of us and then himself. Are you going to Disney Shanghai? Not on the menu, but maybe. I'm not a Disney adult. Here's the thing. I'm not a Disney adult. But if the streamers are like, we need you to cam up Disney Shanghai, I'll still have fun and I can do it. But I just don't care for Disney like that. I don't get down with Disney like that. No, I mean after Zoran wins and y'all move there. Oh yeah, if Zoran wins, we're definitely moving there. But let's be real. Somebody asked how long we're gonna be in China, and I said 2 weeks, and I realized that was incorrect. We're going to China. It's gonna break our brains so hard that we're not ever gonna leave, and so we're gonna then proposition the CPC to let us do propaganda for them officially full time, and then they're gonna give us lifetime citizenship, and then we'll be just Chinese officially. That's the plan. You guys realize that's what this is, right? Like we're all reading between the lines here, right? I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Will you be doing cool electric car stuff? Yes, actually. We're going to be going to Shenzhen, and we have some cool tech stuff lined up. There was talks of a flying car. We'll see. Weijin March real. This is the Weijin timeline. You guys thought I was Latino. I'm half Chinese, half white. Rush0313, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you, goat. The long game pint. Shit, motherfucker. Shit. Yeah. Mexican food in China go hard. Yeah, I'm going to open up a taco truck in the streets of Chongqing, make generational wealth because they've never had Mexican food. And you'll never see me again. My main goal is to get rich and act like I don't know nobody. I'm white Chinese, yeah. A stopover in Japan on the way back? How'd you know that's what I was doing? Did I tell you guys that? Or am I just that predictable? Hassan gotta try the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. What the fuck is that? I'm looking that up right now. March, pull that up. Oh, it's a car. Cool. March, I'm in Japan. What is the status on the China trip? I missed it. Sorry. It's happening sooner than you think. We will be in China within the next 2 weeks. Real. That's the base China EV? What makes it the base China EV? A phone? I also thought it was a phone. I ate street noodles from a grandma at like midnight every night I was in Chongqing. Yeah, if you've been to any of these cities in China and there's Rex that you got that you think we absolutely need to do, shit that we absolutely, without a doubt, need to fucking do, or else we have not had the complete China experience, drop it in the chat box or you're fake and dead to me and I will find you. Even through the Great Chinese Firewall. I just got back from watching Begonia. What up, March? I don't know what that is. Going to Japan for the first time in March. Can't wait. Yeah, Japan is fire. You'll have a great time. Amazing. What are plans in Hong Kong? We're only going to be in Hong Kong for a day, so I don't know, make the most of it. To my understanding, Hong Kong is pretty small, though, so you can actually, like, do a decent amount of shit in a day. I don't suppose there are 2 Australians who would be joining on the trip. That reminds me, I need to text them. Okay, guys. I don't know if it's just like a WeChat China thing, but okay, we're in a group chat with people who are like organizing our China trip. No, never mind. I'm not gonna. I don't know why I was gonna. It's fine. Forget I said anything. Stav and Emma Stone movie. Oh, how is it? I need to message the Aussies though. W reminder chatter, Mr. Boy and Sir Boy. Y'all got good travel connects and fixtures? Yeah, we're taken care of on that front. March obligatory ass escape this year. You know that if Porter Robinson is on the lineup within a 1,000-mile radius, there's a 99% chance you'll see me there.
Thanks to Atter for my sub gift. Connor 6 Monkey.
Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you, bud. Bearman 499. Raving in Asia is different. I mean, I would love to hit an Asia rave. I just don't know how to find them. Like, do they have a resident advisor China edition? I do have some friends that have been out there in the music that work in the music scene. I had one friend I was texting earlier today who told me he was going to give me like a master list of nightclubs and venues out there to hit in major cities. So maybe I'll get lucky and it'll overlap with like some cool artists and I can go get turned off legal substances like alcohol and nothing else. I have one purpose in life, and it's to get Alexa and Alex to China with you guys. I mean, I'd love to have them there. BB No Money got connects. I should tell Hassan to message him. China's nightlife isn't great. Southeast Asia is better. Well, now I'm getting mixed signals here. Will there be an IRL streaming every day, all 2 weeks, and what time zone is wise? So there will be IRL streaming every single day, 100%. What time zones? That's a good question because what time is it right now? Are we going across multiple time zones in China? So like, what time is it right now in like Beijing? It's 2:23 p.m. in Beijing. So it's China is one time zone. How the fuck did they swing that? Isn't it huge? China's one time zone? How does that make any sense? Isn't it fucking wide and large? Someone explain time zones to me right now. They have a single state mandated time. They have the power to control their own time. Why the fuck don't we have one time zone? Are we stupid? Don't answer that. China has mastered time. It looks like it's a 50. So wait. So China is 15 hours ahead of LA. So if Hassan's gonna want to stream, oh, Hassan is so fucked. So Hassan does. You guys know this thing that Hassan likes to do, where he insists on streaming during his normal time zones, no matter where he is in the world. So Hassan said he wouldn't do that. He said he won't be able to stream normal times. Okay, at least he's surrendered. That's the first time I've ever seen him forego attempting to do that, because he would need to be going live at 2 a.m. China time to be live during his normal time. Even in Japan, he didn't surrender. Oh, I remember. He would go live at 5 a.m. and then stream news and politics for like 5 hours, and then we'd all wake up at like 10 a.m., have a beautiful decadent breakfast, cozy, slow morning, have some coffee, link up with him at like 11 a.m., and then we would go start our day and do an IRL stream with him, and he would be tapped out by like 4 p.m., and then we would all just go and party. In France, he was streaming 4 or 5 a.m. Yeah. We're not 127. We wouldn't understand. Yeah. He's streaming LA afternoon hours. Hassan said his normal streams would start afternoon for us, though he would be going live early in the morning in China. Normal time, he said, just isn't realistic. So he's probably still going to be going live with news and politics at like 5 a.m. China time. So it's just gonna be Japan again, where he goes live at 5 a.m., does news and politics for like 4 or 5 hours, and then we go and like, you know, IRL and do all the shit. Oh my god, Open Presents, thank you for the 25 gifted. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Goat. Thank you, Legend. That was creepy. I felt something like hit the glass of the door to the outside that's right next to me, but it's dark out there and I can't see anything. And it happened the moment that Open Presents gifted 25. And now I feel like Open Presents is in my walls. But thank you for the 25 gifted. It's just the ghost. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, thank you for the 25 gifted. Appreciate you, Goat. I felt the presence of an Oiler. I feel an Oiler in this Chili's tonight. Open Presents single-handedly putting the progressive community of Twitch streamers on their back. And yes, I am lumping myself into that. Also, insane behavior to gift 25 gifted before even being subbed yourself. Truly, truly a man of the people. He's oiling denims and Mike too. Damn, that's fire. He's 100% going to wake up around 5:30 a.m. and go be live before 6 a.m. Beijing time. Yes, he's going exactly. And then, but that means that I get my nights. So like, I'm okay with this setup because he still does his news during his times that he wants to do, and then I wake up at like 10, 11 a.m. have a chill, leisurely morning, link up with him around noon. We go do some IRL bullshit. We run around the city for like 4 or 5 more hours. And then my shift is over. Dad goes to bed. And then I get to just fuck off and like roam the streets like a degenerate. Which is exactly what I want. Hypothetically, if I did come into contact, like accidentally, right? Like say I'm like walking through the streets of fucking, you know, Chongqing, and then like I like touch a surface that happens to have like some Adderall extended release powder on it, or like some sort of like stimulant dust on it, and I don't know. And then I accidentally I ingest it somehow. And then so now I'm on a stimulant of some sort, and then the police arrest me. What am I looking at here? Thank you for showing us the Skrillex back-to-back skin on skin set. Took so many songs from that set. Damn, that's a deep cut. I'm glad you liked it. I love that set. Do not get arrested in China. Deported. Wait, deported? I don't get to hang out like in a cool Chinese prison? Invite this friend Hassan of yours onto your stream in China. Yeah. I'm just going to go live in China. Fuck it. I'll IRL. You know what? I might actually do an IRL, unironically. We'll have a couple stream bags. I'll have my phone. Maybe one of the days in one of the cities, I'll just find the fire inside me and I'll just go live. They make you take Fent? Erratic Seesaw, thank you for the primer. Appreciate you, Brother Bear. Little Marchy side quest. Yeah. I never actually done an IRL like that. Every time we're always out and about, I just like, I don't know. I always do like a little desktop from the hotel room, or I just don't stream. But I mean, like, why not? Why not pick up the bag? Why not pick up the bag, pick up the sticks after streams? Yeah. Do like a little after hours, you know? Once dad goes to bed, the real fucking cozy boys can come out and play, roam the streets. Because it's like, he's not going to show you anything after sunset. Let's just be real. And you guys want to see nighttime, don't you? Maybe I'll take the night shift. Hotel stream gets cozy too. I don't know if I'll do any hotel streams, but maybe. We'll see how things shape up. The local culture. Go be Chinese. So like, okay. I'm really hoping we have a cool translator. So like one of the things that like our fixers that like we're working with are setting us up with is they're giving us a translator. I don't know if it's the same translator who's going to travel with us or if it's a different translator in every city. But like, I really hope we just have like a translator who's just a chill ass vibe that I can like become boys with. And then just like, you know, go IRL stream with them and get like lit with them and they can like show me what's up. Cause that sounds awesome. That sounds like a vibe. Shanghai nightlife has to go low. I've heard good things about Shanghai nightlife. IRL in China would be sick late night. Yeah, and who's gonna show you that? Who other than me? Is Jake one of the fixers? No, but Jake will be joining in the Shanghai leg, and I think he might actually just tag along for more of that, like beyond that too, which I would love because you know I love Jake. That's my boy. Just make sure to steal his credit card. Oh, it's all going on Hassan's card. Let's be fucking real. I ain't paying for shit out there. That's the nice thing about these trips. It's a work trip, which means I ain't paying for shit. That's actually not true at all. This is a work trip. So okay. Normally, you guys actually want some inside baseball on how this shit works. Are you gonna visit Eric? Yeah, I'd love to see Eric. I messaged him about meeting up with him. Normally, when Hassan and I travel together, I'm working for Hassan. So he pays for everything because he's flying. I'm his producer, so he's like flies me out, pays for my hotel, pays for my food, whatever, and then pays me my day rate on top of that, you know, like you normally do. But because I co-own Fearand and this is a Fearand trip, Fearand is paying for it, which means I'm paying for it, kind of. Well, I'm paying for a fifth of it or whatever the cut is. So this socialism shit, usually pog, not so pog right now. Scammed, actually. This is why I am a capitalist and I never agree to this shit. I mean, I obviously will like still charge like a day rate for like when I'm IRL streaming and cam opping. But this shit wasn't cheap, so. Cutie getting scammed. Yeah, we're also using Cutie's cut. Sorry, Cutie. You don't want to try it? Buy a little tree? Fuck you. Privatize the profits, socialize the losses. I'm saying. Can't spell socialism without L. Cutie's paying for the trip? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a co-op. Cutie's wealth getting distributed, yeah. Socialize the losses. Exactly. Any podcast guests in China, she is free. You guys see the fucking awkward ass handshake moment between Trump and Xi Jinping? Dude, shit. Trump is such a fucking baboon, man. I swear to God. The jacket's drippy. Yeah, you like this? Something light. EMC Square 85. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome, brother. Welcome into our little cult here. I recommend Shanghai Tower Observatory, second tallest building in the world in crazy view. Wait, second tallest building in the world after the Burj Khalifa, right? Is that what it's called? Tallest buildings in the world. You lie. It's the third tallest. You fucking all the internet, all the people in my computer lie. That's all they do is they lie. Made by roof height. Shanghai Tower. Wait, I've never even seen this shit. Where I think, oh, it's so tall. Can't even see the top. All the little voices inside my computer just lie to me. They just tell me what I want to hear. OMG Christian said y'all were showing hole at the wall. Like the Great Wall? Yeah, we're getting deported for sure, man. we're getting deported for sure. Here's the thing. Once they get too fucking Gaijin Smash for my taste, and we are staring down the barrel of getting deported, I'm out. Are either of you guys Gundam fans? Because there's a huge IRL moving Gundam. Brother, are you talking about Japan? Or does China also have a large moving Gundam? I hope for your sake they do. LOL, sister. Oh, sister, sorry. I didn't mean to misgender. Have the best time in China. Looking forward to seeing your perspective on the Shanghai nightlife. Well, now I feel like I'm over-promising. Look, don't count on the Shanghai nightlife March streams. Maybe. Oh, Christian and March night shift streams. Wait, September game? You're actually spitting. Christian and March at night shift streams would go dummy. We need to do that, actually. We absolutely need to do that. Clever bro, thank you for the tier 2. A rare tier 2 subscription. Goddamn this. Thank you. Boots. Yes. Boots down. Slayed down boots. We did the grind on pig. God, look, I'm so straight. Jesus Christ. We did God, my brain is so fried. The Grinder Awards thing on the Patreon episode, and that just reminded me of that, because one of the questions was or one of the nominations or categories was like most iconic like gay phrase or whatever, and like it was like boots was one of them. And then I learned a new one today. Do you guys know what turning 19 in Poland means? Did the pimple stream come out? Yes, it's on the Patreon. Yes. It's turning. Of course. Bussy Angel knows what turning 19 in Poland is. Yeah. Why am I not surprised by that? Is that the one with all the spanking? No. So when you turn 19, I also didn't know this, but I love it. I'm going to be saying it a lot. When you turn 19 in Poland, you're forced to serve in the military. So when somebody says you're turning 19 in Poland, they're saying that you're serving, which I love. I thought that was very clever. Oh, period. There's also, it's also synonymous or interchangeable with pulling a red card in Thailand. So when someone's serving, you could also say they're pulling a red card in Thailand. Yes, period. That's so slay, actually. Yes. One of them, one of the things was Slater or something like that. I should just pull this up. Grinder Awards? Is that what it's called? Grinder Unwrapped? How do I? Where is it? Somebody got the link to that? Whatever it was, you know. Slater's an artist. You're right. It is. And well, my straight man is showing. I will no longer be speaking on subjects that I clearly don't know shit about.
Don't get mad at me, baby.
Oh, she's like a musician. Oh, I see. I might use turning a red card in Thailand. I never thought of that. Yeah. Yeah, turning a red card in Thailand. So good. How do we see the pimple stream? The latest post is from 3 days ago for me. It's for tier 2 subs or above. All bonus content beyond the Patreon episode is all tier 2 and above. Didn't Austin also get nominated for Gamer of the Year? Yes, and that's why he made us fucking fill it out, because he wanted us to vote for him, of course. So here it is. Here are the awards. I don't want to. This is the Grindr Unwrapped 2025, the Gay Year in Review. Mother of the Year. So you have all these options. I thought their inclusion of Nicole Kidman in this lineup was really funny. If it were up to me, I'd probably choose Cardi B. Mother in Training of the Year, which is just like some of these categories are so silly. Yeah, it's Lady Gaga, no question for sure. Mother in Training is also such a silly category to me. It's hilarious. There's Daddy of the Year, of course, to which I think Cole Domingo or Pedro Pascal should win. There's Hottest Man of the Year. I will abstain, but it's Bad Bunny. And then Best Bulge. Comeback Queen of the Year. I think TikTok is one of the options, which I thought was funny. Song of the Year. Honestly, out of this lineup, I'd probably choose fucking Jump or Golden, honestly. Album of the Year. Gay Guy Music Video of the Year. Which Austin insisted had to be Tears by Sabrina Carpenter, which I trust his judgment on that, except not really, because he's the straightest gay man ever. Best choreo, I feel like, the only choreo I knew in this lineup is the song Milkshake, because everybody was doing that choreo, and I have a twink friend of mine who was obsessed with this choreo, so it's burned into my brain. And Tour of the Year, yeah, I forgot what we added to what they chose for this. Girl Group of the Year, I believe they put Hassan, executive decision that we make it Hunter X. Viral Soundbite of the Year, Austin, so we do My Name is Pink. Anyway, the whole reason I'm bringing this list up is because I wanted to show you guys the one about the actual phrases. Jesus, this was long. Oh, the Gamer of the Year. And so these are the nominees. I actually just hung out with Eric at TwitchCon. But I love how they put the Austin Show. And it's because whoever made this list doesn't realize that his name is Austin Show, and they think it's a guy named Austin who runs a program called The Austin Show. So I found that very funny. Anyway, okay, so here it is. Gay Dictionary. Phrase of the Year. Nachos, or reheating nachos. Boots. Crash out. I feel like crash out isn't even like gay dictionary. Zesty. Trade, which I learned what trade was. Bricked up. Clock it. Turning 19 in Poland. 8. And Delulu. Well, okay, bricked up isn't gay, but to my understanding, they're not using bricked up in the same way that us straights think about it. When we think bricked up, we think somebody's like hard, right? Apparently, bricked up in like the queer community and the trans community in particular means that somebody is like chopped, basically, to my understanding, or like unconvincing with like not passing. Yeah, not passing. So like it can apply to like trans people or to like drag queens and such. Yeah, like Luscious Massacre was talking about it exactly. So it's just like unconvincing of like whatever you're trying to like. Yeah. So today you learned. Bad makeup vibe. Yeah, exactly. Why do you know so much? Because I'm a fucking ally. Because I'm a real fucking ally. That's why. The queer community loves me. People say I'm a queer icon. People say that. I don't apply that label to myself. People apply that to me. Yes, we do. Thank you. March for Gamer of the Year, I'm saying. If Ludwig can win Gamer of the Year, I can win Gamer of the Year. March, are you in charge of logistics for China? Because that seems like hell. Yes. Me and Hassan's manager have been in charge with China logistics. When it comes to like, so it's like we've kind of been tag teaming it, and we both have been working on it for a fucking minute. A city in China that is producing March variants. I know exactly what this is. You fuckers. You fuckers. This is not a March variant. I look nothing like this person. But yes, 48-year-old. Did you guys see this? 48-year-old twinks. Chinese technology has surpassed our understanding. In America, we get a school shooting every single day, and our president posting AI slop of him dumping shit from a fighter jet on protesters, and secret police disappearing people and separating families. In China, they are solving twink death. So this is a 48-year-old twink.
共同话题了。
对对对，我比较喜欢跟年轻的人一起玩。我的朋友年龄跨度蛮大的，上到80，下到80，有时候爱去人民公园跟他们喝喝茶啥的。
Says,
40、80。
I'm in my zodiac year this year, 48 years old. I take facial care super seriously, get HA shots in my face all the time. I don't click with people my age. I vibe way more with younger folks. I'd rate my looks 100%. My motto, live for today, screw tomorrow. Yeah, so they solved twink death in China. Don't say it's Chinese March. This looks nothing like me. What are HA shots? Hyaluronic acid. So they're just injecting hyaluronic acid straight into their face. And my reaction to this is there anywhere I can inject hyaluronic acid in my face in Los Angeles, California? He's 48. Apparently, allegedly. You'll look 12 if you do. Don't do that. Go to Chengdu, Panda City, and also gayest city in China, and prob best nightlife. As if you think we're not already doing that. You think that's not on the list. You think that's not on the itinerary. Yeah, somebody was. Are you experiencing twink mort? I don't think I've. First of all, I didn't really identify it as a twink to begin with. But I don't think the twink in me is dead yet. I think I got at least like 3-4 more years before I gotta start pumping HA shots in my face. And then by then I'll be living in China, so I'll probably already be friends with this dude. And then yeah, and he'll show me the ways. How long is the China trip gonna be? 2 weeks. But yeah, but somebody was asking about the China logistics. So basically, it's been me and Hassan's manager tag teaming the China trip logistics for the past we've been doing the logistics for this shit over the past 2-3 months passively. But he's the one who set us up with the agency and the fixers who are helping us, and then I've kind of been spearheading the entire itinerary and all the creative and the routing. I chose the cities and what order of the cities, and gave a bunch of suggestions on content related shit we can do. So I've been doing a ton of the heavy lifting on like the creative kind of routing side, and then Hassan's management has been doing all the heavy lifting in terms of just like the actual like documentation and logistics. And then we've also both been tag teaming the whole visa process, which has been a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, the hard part's behind us. We are at the we're coming down to the wire here. We're about to get this shit off the ground, which is good. And I'm very excited about it. I've also just been really interested in going to China for so long, now more than ever, but it's been a place. I mean, I just like traveling in general, so I'm very excited. It'll be sick. And then fuck, I was gonna say something else, but I zoned out. I really am running on fumes right now. The legal team on the way back. So can you tell us who's all going? It's a Fear and crew plus Fear and Co. There's gonna be a lot of people that like kind of filter in. Got Stella Chu coming with us. Got Jakey coming with us. Might get the Aussie boys to pull up. The usual suspects. You'll see. It'll be fun. But to the point, yeah, minus QD. Legal team on the way. Yeah. So I was a little skeptical about like how hard it might be to get back into the country if they're gonna give us shit. Hassan is going back into the country straight from China, to my understanding. But I'm actually going to, so I'm going to be carrying a backpack, like an IRL streaming backpack for 2 weeks straight. Just, walking around, doing the damn thing. And so after those 2 weeks are done and I am off the clock finally and relieved of my duties, relieved of my service, I am going to, in the most predictable March fashion ever, go to Japan and fuck off to Tokyo for like 3 or 4 days and then fly back into the States from Japan. So hopefully I won't have any issues getting back in. Shocked. Yeah, whatever, man. Just for a few days. I'm sure Hassan's got hella connects on getting back in legally. March, you cannot say you don't look like this British rock star. You can't even dress like him. Neither of those things are true. Living your best life. Wait, won't you need your passport for Japan? Yeah. Oh, and I will have my passport. I need my passport to get into China too. I love that emote so much. Little cat in the suit. Travel's great. Do it while you can. Yeah, I always try to travel as much as possible. I'm gonna miss my Doge though. He's just sleeping over there. I thought China kept your passport until you got back. No. They just have it right now while they set me up with the visa, and then I pick it up on like Tuesday. No, you need your passport for everything. I'm actually kind of cooked because I'm flying to New York this weekend, and I don't have a real ID. Like I have an ID, but I don't have like real ID, which is like what you need to fly now, even domestically. And so I use my passport when I fly, but China has my passport. And so I get to go through the fun song and dance of being at the passport and being like, I don't have real ID. I just have a normal ID. Okay, fine. You can, do a thorough cavity inspection so I can get on this plane. You have global entry, right? Hell no. I don't even have TSA pre-check. Can you get a real ID ASAP? Could I? How to get real ID? Can I get it before like Sunday? Here, you must visit your state's DMV or licensing website to fill out online application and schedule an appointment. You will need to provide documents proving your identity. Hey DMV, why don't you kill yourself? I refuse. I refuse to get a real ID in protest, actually. The DMV can fucking suck me. The DMV can suck me. The American government can suck me. The California government can suck me. I'm Chinese now. Are you gonna meet Chinese Donald Trump? That's the plan. We'll see if we can get it set up. They have temporary traveler's IDs in China. Scanning ID is way more convenient than passport. I don't know. That's a Jake and big question. But yeah, like when it came to like planning the itinerary and everything, it was a lot of me kind of aggregating suggestions from all of my goated China content creators in my orbit and circle that I know. I called up like 4 or 5 different people and I was like, yo, what's good with these cities? What's good with China? Where should I go? We got a big trip coming. What do you suggest? What's good stream content? And I kind of just like put it all together and then, yeah, Yogi. Oh, my sweet little boy. My sweet little man. All the travel is fun, but I do miss him. I do miss the little guy, I won't lie. He's got the place command. He knows the place command. So cute. Is he a Pomsky? Yes. Catch might need some work. To be fair, it was a pretty big greenie. He's pretty tiny. How's the kitty, by the way? He's in the other room. He's good. You mean Oliver? He's good. He's still orange. He's still got one brain cell. Okay, I need food. I'm gonna order food. We need a dog emo. I honestly need to fucking just. Okay, I've been saying this for a long time. I just need new emotes in general. I need to stream overhaul like my panels and stuff. Add some animated emotes, all that shit. I just don't stream enough. I need an artist. Is what I need. If there's any artists in chat that want to do some of this shit, I don't even have mods. I should probably get a mod. I need like a mod artist hybrid. Greenies are legit cat and dog crack. Oh, dude. Yeah, Gunner goes insane for greenies. He'll literally like kill somebody for a greenie. Can I send a Will Neff clip? Of course. But I say I need mods, but then at the same time, it's like I don't stream enough. So like, do I need mods? And then I'm just like, wait, I just mod with an iron fist. This is a dictatorship. All right, what is this clip? I do love.
I can't.
What is this? Give me a 2-hour VOD.
Not believe that just fucking happened.
What? What happened, Will?
Oh yeah, wow, that's for
What happened?
Party had happy partner anniversary.
I upgraded my Patreon back to tier 2 for you, Marie Shimona. Thank you. I feel my pockets growing fatter. Thank you, Ty Guy.
Send the movies that I want to watch to Haas and Naisu to get them to tit check them. right? I go, tit check this movie. And that's how we screen for nudity. Okay? We've been doing this for months. Oh, yeah, wow. That's for
Yo,
I just,
yo.
in the wrong thread, in a thread that has my entire professional team on it, my agent, my manager, my agent's assistant, our sales rep, I just wrote tit check Shutter Island. And my agent responds, I don't remember there being nudity in that, but I haven't watched it since I was 16. And then my agent's assistant wrote, I'm sorry, Will, we got confirmed boobs.
That's fire. I love that. Oh, Will. I can't wait to spend time with him in China. I really hope he ends up going. With streamers, it's just like you never know until they're actually there, you know? They can say they're going to go, they can say they're going to do this thing, but until they're actually there, it's not until I see them. It's not until I see him in China that I'm like, oh, it's here. It's happening. Is the China stream confirmed? Yes. He said he just doesn't want to be given a 5-minute notice. That's crazy because he's known about this since September. No, that's a lie. We were gonna go in September. He's known about it since August, actually. The Discord, the Fear and China planning Discord that I made with all the info and all the updates has been in existence, and he's been in it since August. So don't let him fucking gaslight you. Listen to me. I'll tell you the fucking truth. You know, I always tell you how it is. He said he still got to book his plane ticket. The only reason things are last minute or last notice is because they wait till the last minute to do anything. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I miss Will, and I look forward to spending weeks with him in China because it's on these trips that, you know, you get a lot closer with these people that you spend so much professional time with. But once the shoots are done or the streams are done, you know, everybody kind of, or the podcasts are done, you kind of just go back to your house and you know, keep in touch and do this or that. But when you're in a foreign country together, there's just a lot of downtime that you like spend together and bond. And obviously Will's one of my best friends in the whole world. So, and I've just been traveling so much with like Hassan and like my personal life and just in general, that, you know, I haven't seen him as much in the past month, as much as I'd like. So I'm really looking forward to spending a lot of time with everybody on this trip. But with Will specifically, because that's my little baby boy. Caroline warned him about his visa a long time ago and he procrastinated. Well, yeah, this is just how streamers operate. Will needs a full-time live-in assistant is what he needs. I'm really curious how well you guys will be received by the public. I am curious how many, if any, like Hasanabi heads or people who know who Hassan are, there will be in China. Because like I know that his content gets re-uploaded by people to like Bilibili and like Xiaohongshu and stuff. So it's like, will people recognize him? Will people know who he is? I truly have like no concept for how much like in the wild environmental fan engagement we'll get. I would like it to be a lot because that'd be cool and fun. I love, you know, I love like meeting like people from the community and stuff. But I don't know. I imagine it'd be more than Japan. I think so too. Was he on the fence on the Japan trip too, and he ended up loving the shit out of Japan when he goes? Matoko, that's him with every trip ever, or anything really. You see the chat? You see chat show him Bilibili users saying they know he doesn't abuse Kaya because she's too fat. I did not see that. You're saying China's not sold on Colorgate. Yeah, I haven't even like spoken on that publicly because the last time I streamed was what, like mid-September, early September. Obviously so much has happened, and every day there's a new fucking story, a new controversy, a new news cycle, a new this, new that. But I mean, I feel like with stuff like Colorgate, with Kayagate, you guys don't need me to fucking say my opinion because you guys know my opinion or can infer my take, which is that we need to save Kaya. I've been calling animal services every single day and they're just not listening. We need to get her the fuck out of that house. Finally. And then now like fucking Yeet on Twitter is gonna be like, Hassan producer March says Kaya abused. Say hi chat. Say hi to H3 podcast. We need to save Kaya. We need to get Kaya out of Hassan's house and into mine. I love Kaya so much. It's funny because like I've known Kaya since she was a pup. She was on the podcast when she was like a week old, pissing on the table, you know. I've known baby Kaya since I could hold her in one hand, straight up. Like I've been to Hassan's house every single week, sometimes multiple times a week, since Kaya was birthed. Right? I watched Hassan give birth to her. And after all, I'm Kaya's uncle. And so although I am a Kaya truther, and there is a Kaya gate that I believe in, I was at Coachella watching the first Kaya stream. I am of the belief that there was a horrible accident of some sort, and that Kaya was replaced with a body double similar to celebrities Paul McCartney and Avril Lavigne. But the current Kaya, is it true they put a shot collar on you on the pod to make you pull stuff up? That really was like such a missed bit opportunity. When all this was breaking, we thought about doing that. We thought about putting a collar on Austin, and then we thought about putting a collar on me, and then we didn't do it. That would have been so fucking funny. We should have done that. When are we ever gonna get another chance like this? Anyway, all I have to say is, you guys know, like I've watched Kaya grow up. That is like one of the most pampered, well-behaved doggies in the world. Kaya obviously loves the shit out of Hassan and Hassan's whole family and all of Hassan's friends. So you guys already know that, though. Kaya's not abused. But it is insane that, like, the vice president of the United States is aware of this fucking Twitch drama. It's cooked, man. It's fucking cooked. We are like a week away from Donald Trump saying that Zoran is friends with Hassan Piker, who said America deserved 9/11. I'm not kidding. Clip this. Save this. Zoran's gonna win. And then Trump's gonna give his fucking unsolicited opinion on it. And he's gonna be like, we need to kill Zoran Mamdani because he's a terrorist and he aligns with himself like terrorists like Hassan Piker, who says America deserved 9/11. And then we're just cooked. I'm officially predicting that Hassan will get asked about the color by DHS when he returns from China. Honestly, not a bad lock. I could see that happening. What do you mean returns from China? Yeah, that's actually true. True. Wasn't there a Polymarket bet about Hassan being arrested by the end of the month? I could influence that so easily. I put like $100 gajillion on Hassan getting arrested, and then I just like released the files. I released the Hassan files. Oh, right. I was going to order food because I'm hungry and it's getting late. I always just get so hungry late at night, which is so bad. It's so bad for you to fucking eat this late. Is the music too loud? How is it compared to my voice? I feel it's mixed pretty well, right? Thoughts on the new Tame Impala album? Honestly, I haven't listened to the new Tame Impala album. I heard End of Summer, which I actually really liked, and then I've heard bits and pieces of Dracula, which I think is fine. And then apparently the rest of the album is mid, according to Melon. Melon says it's bad. What you ordering, King? I don't know. That's a good question. What am I ordering, King? I haven't been able to fucking... Ooh, tacos. I am gonna be leaving the West Coast soon, and every time I'm on the West Coast, I'm reminded of how good Mexican food is. And this taco place that I like, this taco truck that I like, is open, and they're very yummy. So I hit the tacos, but it's gonna fuck my stomach up though. You see the Dodgers complaining about traveling to Toronto because there's not enough workers at LAX. They got delayed. Dude, I got fucked when I was... Nandre, thank you for the raid. Get a full Kalbi gym. Tell me, yeah, just face a full Kalbi gym right now. I don't know why there was no raid alert, but thank you, Nandre, for the raid. Thank you, Raiders, for being here. Welcome. We're talking about how we're going to China and we're not coming back because America just AI slop machine now, and I don't like that. We're also trying to figure out what to order for food late at night, but my options are limited to like fast food, which isn't great. That Kokia is open. I just rip the tacos, man. Y'all should leave one person behind, TBH. What do you mean? Cutie staying. Non-draid. Hey, Bobby. Tacos? I'm gonna get the tacos. Fuck it. How many tacos is too many tacos? I could definitely slam 8, but I will regret it. Like, how many tacos is enough to where I'll be satisfied, but I won't regret it eating them at like 1 in the morning? 6? I was thinking 6. 5? Odd number? Okay, I'll do 3 carne asada tacos, 3 al pastor tacos. Oh, no, okay. Oh, here we go. I got the tech. We'll do 2 carne asada tacos, 2 chorizo tacos, and 2 al pastor tacos. That's psychotic behavior? Oh, I'm going to regret this. I'll do 1 al pastor. We'll do 5. 5 seems like the good number. 5 seems like the right number. This is probably so boring watching me order this. I'm sorry, chat. Bear with me. I'm almost done. Boom. Boom. Give it to me. Yes. 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 Oh, fuck. These are going to hit. I can already taste them. Depends how big the tacos are. They're street tacos. They're tiny. But what's up? Nandre, what were you doing? How's Boobtober going? March, what's your go-to way to kill time on the flight? Any new series you want to binge watch or movies? You know, I'm like a music and stare at flight tracker kind of guy. Like I just put music on and fucking look at flight tracker, or like doom scroll, you know, lock-in simulator. Yeah, I actually just raw dog flights. So I do nothing. I just stare at the seat in front of me. But if I'm not doing that, I always pack a book, and I always tell myself I'm like gonna get some reading in, or like I'll pack my laptop and be like, oh, I'll do some work on the plane. And then I just listen to music, and look at flight tracker. I can't sleep on flights at all. I never sleep on flights. I have a couple audiobooks downloaded that I'm telling myself I'm gonna fucking listen to on the way to China. But hey, Samson. Hey, sad girl. But we'll see. Unofficial Caroline raid. Sorry, I tried. It's okay. Unofficial. Who did she raid? Who does she consider more raidable than me? After all we've been through, I'm gonna see her tomorrow. We're hanging out this weekend. This mother Frogan. All right, I'll allow it. Does Hassan make you fly couch? Yes, he makes me fly couch. No, Hassan has talked about how, like, I'm the only producer flying fucking business many times. Or maybe he hasn't talked about that publicly. Anyway. Yeah, he checks me in and crates me. We need to get these sub numbers up so I can fly first class while Hassan flies coach. What was I talking about before that though? Oh yeah, what I do on planes. Yeah, I usually just listen to music. TBH. Like I will either listen to, or sometimes actually what I'll do is I'll download videos. So I'll download like, you know, video essays or like some sort of like educational video, usually pertaining to like politics or like some niche like city planning bullshit or something. And then I'll watch that. I was watching Apothecary Diaries on planes for a while. I should probably get back into that because I still have like a few more episodes. I was watching Don on planes. I watch anime on planes sometimes. I do different stuff. I was doing a good amount of work on a flight a few flights ago, and I was pretty proud of myself. I actually pulled out the laptop and logged in. I was like, damn, look at me. Check your primes chat. Well, we need to get this man out of the cargo hold. I'm saying, thank you. You never sleep on 9+ hour flights. So here's, okay. You guys want a window into the horrors that is my flying experience? So I might have talked about this before, but so I am an anxious flyer. Not so much these days. And let me explain. So I've always been an anxious flyer. Like I'm like afraid of heights, and flying always freaked me the fuck out. Like Cutie, yeah, like Cutie. Like not as severe, but like pretty close, I would say. Like I would say like if Cutie's a 10, I was like an 8, you know, like an 8.5, so pretty bad, but not mellow 610. Thank you for the prime. To where I would just like dread the fuck out of flights, and basically every flight that I would ever take in my life up until the age of like 23, 24, the entirety of my flight experience would be like white knuckling like the fucking armrest, turbo sweaty palms, and then just like basically just like white knuckling the armrest, and then like just praying to God that there's no turbulence, and like trying to like I couldn't like look out the window. I just like look ahead of me, listen to music, just try to like distract myself, and just basically like white knuckle like through it. Luckily, I didn't have too many long haul flights and wasn't flying too much. But as I started working with streamers, and then with Hassan, I started flying more and more. And obviously with Hassan, I fly all the time. So now I fly so fucking much just for my personal life and also through work that straight up through exposure therapy, essentially, I've pretty basically completely eliminated my flight anxiety. Like now I get on cross country flights all the time and international flights, and I am like chilling the entire time. Like I like not even really get nervous at all, even during turbulence. Funny enough, a really big help in my flight anxiety was doing the flight simulator streams with Austin. I've told Austin this before, but like Austin actually helped my flight anxiety quite a bit just by doing the flight sim streams and just by his fucking plane autism, like kind of explaining to me what is actually happening when like a plane flies. So like when I first went to London, some of you might remember, I went to London with Austin right before TwitchCon Amsterdam, which was the first time that we filmed Firan. But like I went to London with Austin so that Hassan would do his flight simulator stream, and I obviously produced that. And when I flew to that London trip, I was flight anxiety the entire time. Shit was scary. And then we did the flight simulator, and I was actually kind of nervous with the flight simulator thing because I was like, I'm scared of actually flying, and I know it's a sim, so I wonder how my body will like feel about knowing that it's fake, but like still being in the same environment. And then I was doing the flight simulator, and we did a couple of these streams, and the flight simulators are these machines that are 1-to-1 like simulations of flying, like pilots train in them, and every hour logged in those flight simulators count as real flight hours because they're just that 1-to-1, and so we did the live streams, and as some of you guys might have seen those streams, Austin and Hassan and whoever, like, they were simulating like all sorts of severe scenarios, like double engine failures and like the most severe turbulence you can think of. And in every single one of those scenarios, the plane still landed. Like, it's still, like, Austin still managed to land the plane. Austin showed the Twitch streamer managed to land the plane. And then I realized, like, oh, you can have like a double engine failure fucking bird strike, and the plane will just still glide down and you can just land it. Or like, you can have the most severe turbulence in existence, and the plane will just like still land. And a lot of these newer planes just straight up fly themselves. Like, I watch them autopilot for the majority of the time. Like, bro just presses a button and the plane just like flies itself like perfectly and like readjusts itself. And then so like after doing that, I remember flying to like the next location and then flying back home from that trip. And then like I would still have the flight anxiety, and then there would be some turbulence or something, and then I would think about those simulations, and I'd be like, this is like 1/20th of like what we were experiencing or simulating, and like this plane will be totally fine, like they're just. So now what I do, and so now again through exposure therapy and then through that, I have pretty much eliminated my flight anxiety. This will all come back to sleeping on planes, by the way, which I'm getting to, but but it's funny, what I do now every time I fly is, even though I don't really get flight anxiety anymore, I'll always look up the plane model, because there's only like a handful of different planes that fly these routes. Like, there's like Airbus A320neos and like fucking Boeing 747s or whatever the fuck. So I'll always like look up the type of plane, and then I'll go to Google and I'll be like, the plane model, and then I'll be like, last fatal accident. and so the most recently, the plane I just flew back home 2 days ago from New York back to LA, I forget the exact one. It was some Boeing. And so I looked it up. It was like last fatal accident. And it was like the last fatal accident for this Boeing 777 300 ER or whatever it was in 1999. There was an Air Egypt flight where all 271 passengers on board died. And the cause of the plane crash, they always like tell you the cause. And the cause of these plane crashes is like 9 times out of 10, I've noticed, some sort of pilot error. The cause of the plane crash was intentional input commands by the pilot. So basically, the guy flying the Air Egypt flight just like inted the entire plane intentionally. I was like, okay, well, shit. And that was the last time that plane model that I was flying on from JFK to LAX had any fatal accident. And I was like, that's 26 years ago. And the only reason that happened was because the dude was trying to int the entire plane. So I was like, I'll probably be fine. So like, those are like the ways that I kind of like convince myself I'll be okay. And it's like fine. Like, I'm totally chill with flying now. Like at that point, if you become the statistic, it's like, just unlucky, honestly. Like, literally just unlucky. Like, every time I drive in LA, I'm like 1,000 times more likely to get fucking killed. But when it comes to sleeping on planes, I already don't really sleep well, like just in vehicles. Like, I can't really sleep in cars either too well. But sleeping on planes is really rough for me because for some reason, every time I try to sleep on a plane, even if I'm like in a business class, full lie down, or like if I'm just like so tired, like 1 hour of sleep, or I pulled an all-nighter, I can like barely keep my eyes open on the plane, so I'm dozing off. No matter what, every single time, without fail, it's consistent. It's nightmarish. Every time I fall asleep and finally doze off, I immediately have a nightmare that like the plane is crashing or that the plane's going down, or that there's some insane turbulence and the plane is like just like and I'm dying, and then I wake up in a panic. But it's not just a wake up in a panic, it's like a sleep paralysis type of panic where I wake up like suffocating basically. And I don't get sleep paralysis, but except in this one scenario. So like my body will wake up. I'm sorry, no, my mind will wake up before my body does, and I'll be like unable to move, so I'll like panic, and I'll think that the nightmare is still happening, so I'll panic, and so like then I'll just wake up like suffocating and panicking, and then this cycle will repeat over and over and over and over, depending on how tired I am. So if I'm like dozing off, I'll doze off every 10 minutes, have the nightmare, wake up in a panic, suffocating, rinse and repeat, and it's miserable. and I'm like, you'd think that like I would be over this because my flight anxiety is pretty much eliminated at this point, but I still can't do it. Maybe one day as I like really, really, really overcome any morsel of like flight anxiety, I'll actually be able to do it. But yeah. So that's my nightmarish sleeping on planes experience. But the rest of the flight is chill. The brain works in interesting ways. Truly, it truly does. Anyway, that's my rant. Where are my tacos, man? I just disassociate on flights, like at work. You should try sleeping on airplane pink noise. Maybe it'll help. Airplane pink noise. You mean like background airplane noise? I think it's more so the sensation than it is the noise. Because I usually have AirPods in and music. So and with the new, with not an ad, but with the new fucking AirPod, the AirPods that just came out like a couple weeks ago that I bought, their noise canceling is fucking crazy. Like music at like half volume with the new AirPod noise cancellation, you can't even hear the plane noise. I'm like, this is insane. Does it help? Does it happen if you sleep upright or like the chair leaned back? It happens in every position. Happens upright, leaned back, on my back, on my side. It's crazy. They sound worse though. No, I think the sound quality is quite good on them. Better than the previous ones? Yeah. The noise, because I had the previous generation and had the noise cancellation on that one too, and this one's like double the noise cancellation of the previous one. Definitely worth the investment. I mean, like, they're not cheap. They're like $250, but I literally use AirPods every single day. I use them for the gym. I use them when I travel. So it's just like it's an investment that I know I'll get my money's worth on. There's your ear canal. Everyone hears things differently. It's called head-related transfer function. That's crazy. Fascinating. Are you going to China with Hassan? I am going to go be Chinese with Hassan, yes. God damn it, now I have to upgrade. It's honestly worth IMO. Last long flight I locked in Hades 2 and read a book. Went by hella quick. Hades 2 is a great fucking flight game. Dude, I should... Well, I don't have a Switch 2. Not that you need it. I think you can play it on Switch 1, but like... I should probably get a Switch 2 for some Hades 2. Because I've been meaning to play Hades 2, but like Hades 2 I said I was going to play on stream, but I never fucking stream, and I never fucking game on stream. Are you guys going to cover the NYC election at NYC? Yes. Yes, we are. That's why we're going back. Hades 2 good. Apparently Hades 2 is super good. I played the early access, and that was really fun, but apparently it's... Well, now it's out, and I mean, unsurprisingly, they did it again. They did it again. But, yeah, I should probably... I mean, China flight is 15 hours, 14 hours or some shit like that. Should probably bring, like, a Switch with Hades. But I'm like, I want to save that game for stream game, but am I really ever going to play it on stream? Maybe I should just play it for myself. But it's so much more fun with chat. I hope Caroline will join them too. I mean, that's the plan. The plan is to have Caroline Kwan join us in China. I don't think China would be the same if we didn't have Caroline Kwan there with us. Just like Hassan Gaming, are you flying first class to China? Not first class, just business. Look, the Patreon's doing well. And it's a business expense. I learned, okay, hear me out. I learned long ago that you can actually, first class is a scam. Yeah, first class is a scam. I've actually flown first class on Singapore Airlines through like a technicality because I had a business class ticket and they upgraded me for no reason at all. And I had first class. And my ticket was like, my business class ticket was like $4K, which is already expensive as fuck. But then they upgraded me to first class, which was like a $15,000 ticket one way. And while the first class experience was fire, it was really only marginally better than business class, like marginally. It definitely wasn't $11,000 worth better. Don't look up how flights were decades ago. Yeah, first class is a big scam. Truly, people who fly first class can fly private. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't think she'll go unless Will goes based on what she said on stream. I will drag her ass even if he doesn't go. I was gonna say though, I found out that you can write off business class flights as a business expense depending on what you do for work. And what you see, because I need to work in China as soon as I land and be well rested so that I can do the IRL stream content and cam up and everything to be a producer. I need to be well rested, and the only way to be well rested is to be able to sleep on the plane. And the only way to sleep on the plane is in a cozy first class business class pod. Therefore, business expense. Thank you. It's real. Look it up. Honestly, Hassan should pay for first class for you. Yeah, I agree completely. I completely agree. Thank you for agreeing. Thank you for saying that. It's very brave. Oh, I've been yapping for a minute. Okay, we might not do pod reacts. I'm sorry to fucking disappoint everybody. We might not do pod reacts because it is 12:30, and here's the thing about pod reacts. Here's the thing about pod reacts. The whole point about pod reacts is that I want to add commentary to it, riff off of it, make jokes, give insight, all that. If I turn on an episode of the podcast right now, I will literally slump over in my chair, resident sleeper, disassociate, and not even be able to think. Like, you guys don't understand. My brain is fucking fried right now. Like I said, I've been awake since 9 a.m. and I only got like 5-6 hours of sleep after flying in yesterday. Had a long ass day. Filmed the pod today. So I'm running on fumes. I would not be able to give you guys a good pod reaction right now. Style Halloween. Wisdom is so... He just got so much drip, man. What I'm always worried about... Okay, hold on. Let's watch this together. He pulls off some shit that I could never pull off, obviously. Or that he pulls off shit that most of us could never pull off. Let's be real.
Style Halloween. Okay, so last year I did Christmas. Now we're asking for Halloween. Is this going to be like every holiday because what's next? Labor Day? You know what I mean? We got to ask.
I always wonder with Wisdom, like, what does this man's closet look like? Like, what does his closet look like? Like, how big is that? How big is that walk-in closet? Nosferatu. Dracula. Dracula Fit eats for sure. What the, like, okay, no. Does he just have this in his closet? Like, or is he working with like stylists? Oh, he must be working with stylists. Is it a Rick Owens? He has to be working with stylists. This fit's fire. Holy shit. This is crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. How does he? Yo, the Annabelle fit goes hard. Am I crazy for this? Oh, I did not mean to ban. I misclicked and banned somebody. Wait, what the fuck? How did I ban somebody? My bad. I'm so sorry. I literally just misfired so hard. Dude, the Annabelle fit is tough. This is why you need mods, true. Mask, Maison Margiela jacket, Rick Owens. What is this? Is it a Slenderman fit? Freddy Fazbear fit? Okay, this was a fire video. I like how he did like so many different eras of like iconic like horror creatures and whatever and what have you, oddities. The craziest part is he edits it all on CapCut. Are you trolling right now? You're doing a meme, right? You're doing a bit. I'm being dead ass. He edits it himself on CapCut. Get this man Da Vinci, yeah. God damn. All right, y'all. Rach Rose 333, thank you for the tier 1. I've been yapping for 2 hours, which is not long at all. It's a little tiny baby balls stream, tiny little bitch balls stream. But I'm EP and my food is about to pull up, so I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go to bed. So as I said, Zyn. How did you guys get a Zyn sponsorship? Our ad agency brought it to us, and I was like, yes, we need to do a Zyn sponsorship. Have you met Hassan Piker? And so now we do Zyn ads, and they pay us. And they need to send Zyns, but they have not. But they will. Sorry for the little baby stream. Sorry for being gone so long. I was motivated to stream tonight, even though I knew I wouldn't have much time and it wouldn't be that long of a stream. Because I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'll be gone all the way up through next week. I'm leaving tomorrow to San Bernardino for Twitch, or for fucking not TwitchCon, for a Halloween rave thing. And I'm gonna go on tomorrow and the next day, and then after that I'm going to New York all of next week with Hassan, and then we're going to DC, and then we come back literally for 1 day, and then I unpack my bags and repack my bags, and then we go to China. So I knew that I wouldn't have any time at all to stream. This was the last possible chance to do a desktop stream for me at home. So that's why I wanted to just say what's up, turn the broadcast on, say hello. But inshallah, there will be some China streams. Obviously, you'll see me on all of Hassan's streams in New York and DC and in China and with the rest of the gang. But maybe, you know, if I find the motivation and the fire, I will, you know, hit you guys with a China at Night edition and do a little IRL. And that'll be the next time you see me on my channel. Make sure to follow if you give a shit about that. And then after China, going to Ireland with Hassan. And then I'll finally have a couple weeks to breathe, I think. And then I'll be back home, do some desktop streams, debrief on everything. It'll be good. But yeah, the next time you guys see me on this channel will probably be China time. So love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the subs. And thank you for all the follows. And thank you for hanging out. And thank you for being here. Okay, I'm tired. Bye-bye. See ya.
Don't bring problems to my party.